Okay, so update time. I haven't really shown you guys too much about what's going on with my car. The recipient, so I figured I'd give you a quick overview. It's a 1998 Legacy GT. I swapped to an Outback bumper because my GT bumper was so muffed up and I couldn't really find one. Plus, I kind of like the way it looks. It'll look neat with an intercooler parked in front of it. Of course, that means the light bar, which I made. In fact, for those of you who are wondering, I did make this light bar out of electrical conduit. If you want, I can make up some plans for you and you can build your own. It was cheap. So those are Hella 700 lights, factory Outback fog lights. I cleared my headlights and turn signals and then painted portions of them black. I painted the whole inside of the turn signal black. I did bake them apart and paint them, which the turn signals, it actually, like when you turn the park lights on, it makes these really cool orange rays on the ground. That was totally by accident. Did not plan for that to happen, but it did. So the car was a bunch of different colors really, and I just spray bombed it gray for a little while. It was actually like gunmetal wheel paint, and then it was too gray, so I ripped off Johan, formerly of Gyro Disc fame, and put a Rising Sun on the hood, which mine is just crappy spray paint. His was actually the D-Knock vinyl, carbon vinyl. He did a reverse, actually. Instead of where I just painted the sun, he did in between, if you can see that. Anyway, Rototorque wheels. I actually have 4 different set of wheels and tires, all for different purposes. These are going to be getting racing slicks, so they will not be on all the time. Picked them up for a decent price, couldn't complain. Got all new brake rotors and pads and steering components because they were all shot when I bought the car. I did the silly little sand the back of the emblem and painted a new color. I painted it red. Not really sure why I did that. I just had a can of red paint lying around. Not really my favorite color, but it works. So I did have Rally Pig stickers on the on here. They were black when the car was silver, and then I painted over them and just peeled them off, which was a horrible idea because now they're all like just dirty goo. Car's really dirty right now. I need to wash it. Clinic MMA. Yes, I do train. I have a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You can look this up. It's a fact. Shorty stubby antenna that's actually a satellite antenna, which mine was broken off. So what I did, I'm going to give you a close-up. I welded this nut on here and then just threaded this down on. It only goes on like 2 threads, but it's super tight and holds super well. It actually gives me really good sounding audio, which I'm not an audio nut per se. I'm not going to put like a big radio and speakers because that's just retarded. Sorry for those of you who are into that kind of thing, but I think it's dumb. Just me. Inside, there's all the clothes I've been carting around in the back for a little while, not on purpose. Steering wheel, just stock. It's all normal. It's actually not worn the F out though, but it is getting close right here, if you can see. Factory shift knob was leather wrapped. The leather was peeling when I bought it, so I peeled it off, and it's kind of nice. Really cheap aftermarket shift boot. Really another really bad decision on my part, but it was cheap and it's on there. Anyone who wants to know, this says modernperformance.com. It's a Dodge SRT, like aftermarket performance plays for neons and calibers. Probably the upcoming Dart, if they're still in business. I don't know. I have no idea. It came with some parts I put on a customer's car because I am a Dodge factory technician. So anyways, factory AM/FM tape player, and I'm missing this little doodad. And I did do the thing where the radio was on top. I didn't have this bin, and if you notice, like a dumbass, I installed this bin upside down. See, this lip should be on the bottom. So I figure I'll flip it whenever I put a radio in, but I don't really care. I'm going to show you a neat little fact. Not so much a fact, but a neat little oddity. My key, you notice how worn out it is? It's the only key that I have. I don't have another key. This is it. And you can insert it. It locks and unlocks all of the doors without a problem. You can insert it, turn it on, and take it out. Slick, right? Not supposed to be that way. And then for the engine, I just have an STI muffler on. No biggie, nothing super special there. My battery's about to die, so I'm gonna get to the engine quickly. Nothing special here. A little intake. I robbed someone else's idea for factory air box. Everything else all factory. And well, I can't really get to it, but it has an unequal length header that I made as well. If you want plans for that, I can give you those. That's about all for now, because my battery light is blinking, and I will get back to you guys later. Let me see if I can get a quick startup video for sound before this dies. Okay, that's all for now.